Alright, yeah, and welcome to the first round for the subscriber tournament. So I am playing my Abzan Elves deck. We're against the Ovipositor with his mono blue deck. It looks like it's a mix between a lot of flyers and a lot of utility creatures to tap down. I'm not very confident we're going to win this. I maybe put us winning as maybe a 15% chance. Mostly because we don't have any reach creatures. So his flyers are going to be able to get over the top without any problems whatsoever. And his ground creatures have got a lot of toughness as well. So pushing through our damage is going to be really difficult. No artifacts in here, really. So our Reclamation Sages aren't going to be really doing anything. Same for our enchantments as well. I think this is just a nightmare of a matchup. And I'm pretty sure we're going to go 0-2. But I'm going to put in all the effort I possibly can to push through as much damage as possible and maybe steal at least a game out of him. But yeah, I don't think we're winning this one. It's worth a try though, and we're going to stay positive. So I will see you in the games, guys. Alright, we're in. Come on, decent hand. Oh my god, it's horrible. No. Okay, roll it back. This one's... I suppose it's acceptable just because of the unbridled growth for the extra colours. Our opponent's on the play, goes with his first island. We are going to go... Renegade Rally is not too bad. We do need to make white in order to use it, but we should be able to do that with the Unbridled Growth. Because what we can do, after we pass the turn of course, what we can do is tap the land for the white mana that we need and then sacrifice it to trigger Revolt. And then we'll be able to get the Unbridled Growth back. Welcome turn, a 2-1 flyer. Can only block flyers though. Got to keep that in mind. I will probably forget, knowing me. And another forest. Well, it's looking good for the Primal Bellow. So there's that. We'll pass the turn over. This is essentially just a 2-1 for 3 mana as well. He doesn't have any artifacts or enchantments in his deck, so yeah. Not going to be getting any good value out of that, unfortunately. So he gets him for 2. Plays a land, and he's got a Benthic Infiltrator, a perfect block for our Rallier. It's also unblockable as well. Ooh, a Swamp. Okay, so we're going to play our Swamp. We're going to tap this for white. We are then going to sacrifice it, draw a card, trigger our Revolt, and then play our Rallier, getting the Unbridled Growth back. Sweet. So we can trigger that for the cavalry in a future turn as well. Cool. And pass the turn. So our opponent's going to start being able to ingest us as well. He's got a lot of Eldrazi that can process that kind of thing. And it's all unblockable as well, so we're taking 3 here. Nothing we can really do about that. Okay. So he ingests a druid. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. We want to be hitting our Lissalana Huntmasters, pretty much. Not the cavalry, though. Don't hit the cavalry. Okay, let's swing in for 3. Ooh, Grip of the Royal. Okay. Taps down our Rallier. Doesn't untap. And he gets to draw a card as well. This is what I was afraid of. Any kind of aggression that we can put forward whatsoever is just going to be completely negated by most of his cards, which is why I don't think we stand a chance in hell of winning this, to be perfectly honest. Okay, gets him for 3 again, and ingests. Let us have a look. We lose. Oh, the Huntmaster that we really wanted. Oh my god. Okay, and there's a Merc Strider. If he does put it back into our graveyard, he's going to bounce our Reclamation Sage, but if he puts the Huntmaster back in our graveyard, we can get it back. He does, because we have Corpse Haulers, I believe is their name. Ah, Sunblade Elf with no planes. Right, well, we can go Forest, and we can make a decent Cavalry by sacking the Unbridled Growth. So we'll sack that, draw a card, and trigger Revolt. And then we've got the Cavalry as a 6/6 Trampler. But he does have bounce spells, so it might not be a 6/6 for very long. At all. And as we mentioned, his creatures are just far superior to our own in every single way at this point. Because if he doesn't have a Grip of the Royal, or a Frost Lynx, or even another Merc Strider, I'll be incredibly surprised. Because he's running quite a lot of them. So we'll have to see. Opponent gets in 4-3 again, ingesting. So it looks like he's keeping his Merc Strider back for our Rallier, I guess, so he doesn't have to use any of his tap down spells or anything like that. Wretched Griff actually emerges it. So that's a 3-4 that draws him a card with flying. Yeah, we are so freaking dead, it is unreal. There's nothing we can do here. Other than send a message. So, we can Primal Bellow for an extra 5 on top of the Cavalry. Then we can also Chorus of Might, but that is it. So that's +7 on top of our Cavalry. I mean, he's hitting us for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the air next turn. Probably tapping down our creatures as well. So if we don't kill him next turn, we're not killing him at all, essentially. And he's just going to kill us. So we might as well just start using as many of our pump spells as we possibly can in this situation. So, swing in with both. If we had a fog, that'd be great, but we don't. Okay, so, yeah, we can't really push through the damage that we want, to be honest. I'm just going to stick all of that on this guy. We could save our Rallier, but it's less damage as well. And we've got a Trampler, so, you know. Yeah, no, we were going to die anyway. Plays a land. Probably see a Frost Lynx or a Bounce Spell. Telling time. Okay. Looks at the top 3, puts one in hand, one on top, one on bottom. So, is our opponent afraid that we might fog? If we could fog, we could maybe get a game out here. It seems as though our opponent's maybe a little too held back because he might think we have fogs or more pump spells. He's certainly going to grip us. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. Alright, gets him for 6. So we're dead in the air on the next turn. He ingests as well. Hits our other Primal Bellow. That was probably our out right there. And a Merc Strider to bounce our Cavalry, so we have no Trample to get over the top. Yep. That'll do it. Isolated Chapel. Not useful at all. So, we're dead in the air. We can only deal 1, 2 extra damage on top of that, and he blocks here, so, I mean, yeah, we're so dead. There is nothing we can do. Let's just swing in, send a message. Blocks, blocks. Yep. Yeah, take that, enemy. We didn't stand a chance. We got close, I suppose, but, you know, not high hopes for this matchup at all. Okay. Swings in for X-axis, and that's going to be game. Alright, let's go on to the next match. Hopefully it goes a little bit better. Hopefully our opponent gets mana screwed. That's what I'm hoping. And then we can maybe get a game out of it, but other than that, I doubt it. Right, see you in the next game, guys. Alright, let's go. Ooh, we have a fog. And we have no creatures. Oh my god. Can I take this? Well, we have a Reclamation Sage, but that's hardly a good creature, is it? We could get the plains on the Renegade map. Oh, let's keep it. Screw it. The fog might actually just win us the game if he ends up attacking all out. You never know. You never know. But, yeah. That 15% chance at the beginning that I mentioned, probably down to about 5 now. Now that I've played it. Right. We don't need to play the Renegade, crack the Renegade map right now, so we'll just stick to a forest, because you never know, we might need the plains into a rallier and get it back. So there's no reason to crack it just yet. Welcome turn, looking very familiar. Clock is officially on, we're losing 10 turns. We draw. Isolated Chapel. It's a white source, I guess. We'll play our Reclamation Sage, put on the same amount of pressure for our opponent. Let's not destroy our Renegade map. And let's pass the turn. So he's getting in for 2. We're maybe getting in for 2 at a push. If he plays like a Benthic Infiltrator here, then it's absolutely not happening. Third land. Swinging in for 2. And does he have a 3-drop? Does not. It's probably a Grip of the Royal then, I'm guessing. Unbridled Growth. That's a redraw, I suppose. But it does remove our green mana, so there's not too much it can hit. Do we play it now or do we play it later? I guess we swamp. Unbridled Growth, one of the swamps. We can sack it in response if we might want to find something. I don't know. He's going to let us get in for 2. How kind of him. Alright. Pass the turn. There's a telling time. Okay. So he gets to hunt for nice things. Wish I had such luxuries. So if he's on 4 mana, if he holds it up, then he's probably holding up a countermand. Which means that nothing is safe. But for now, that's not going to bother me. So he's getting in for 2, we're getting in for 2. There's a Darkslick Drake, a 2/4. Actually, you know what? We'll not crack it right now. No reason to. Scarred Vinebreeder can get past the Darkslick Drake as long as our Reclamation Sage dies. So that's the thing. I think I'll crack the map and we'll go get another forest. That way Primal Bellow is enough for Reclamation Sage to take out the Drake. We still have the Unbridled Growth in order to trigger Revolt as well that way. Play the forest. Swing in for 2, see if he wants to block and essentially trade a Primal Bellow for his Drake. He does. Alright, we'll play it. We really need to get rid of these 2/4s. There is no other way around them right now other than killing our own creatures, so it's just one of those harsh realities, unfortunately. As I said, it's one of the reasons why I don't think this is a good matchup. Because we have to use Pump on pretty much every single attack to get through his creatures. Which ain't fantastic. For obvious reasons. Alright, 5 mana. Is he going to do anything? Not right now. Okay. He might be holding up counters then. We've got a Primal Bellow. We're just going to swing in for 3. I'm going to Telling Time. Probably looking for a Grip of the Royal would be my guess then. Because it's going to cost him 2 on the Surge. And he gets to tap down our Sage and then draw a card. Yep, there it is. Oh, this is atrocious. This is a vile, vile matchup and I'm loving it. Alright, let's game for 1. Pass the turn. Our Sage doesn't untap on our untap step, so we're getting in for 1 next turn as well. Our opponent's already way ahead of us on life totals. Gets in for 2. Down to 12. We do have Fog later on in the game, so if he does go all in on an attack or something like that and doesn't really think too much about it, we could maybe Fog and swing back on him. It is always a possibility, but I think he's a little bit smarter than that. I'm going to give him a lot of credit. Ooh, Huntmaster. He's tapped out. You just know he's got the Merc Strider to bounce it back, though. That's a swamp right now. I'm just thinking if we hit a one-drop creature from the Unbridled Growth, if I tap that for green, for example, play the Huntmaster, get the Unbridled Growth. If we hit a one-drop creature, then we get another elf off of it. It's a Lifespring Druid. Okay. We have 2 forests, so we can get in for 3 with our Vine Breeder, and that's just not going to make it at all. So, let's just pass the turn over. If this guy can stick around long enough, then maybe he can do some work, but they're all Flyers, so having a near infinite amount of blockers is going to do us bugger all as far as winning this is concerned. He takes a Bone Splinters out and a Renegade Rallier. 2 cards I wouldn't have minded, actually. And there's your Merc Strider to bounce our Huntmaster. Yep. Oh, this is horrible. Ooh, Unbridled Growth. Well, let's Unbridled Growth on a swamp. Let's Lissalana Huntmaster, get it back down. Pass the turn. Should have swung in with our Rex Sage actually there. Yeah, well. Ain't gonna make a difference. Goes in for the attacks. Yep. 4 damage. We're dead next turn. And he gets rid of a card we didn't want. And a card we didn't want. Okay. Because if we do get some removal for maybe the welcome turn, then we buy ourselves an extra turn. Unless he plays another flyer, then we're just dead. Pure and simple. A Primal Bellow only hits for 2, so it's hardly going to be anything crazy. Okay. Emerges the Wretched Griff off the Merc Strider. 3/4 in the air. So we need 2 removal spells that we don't have. 3 removal spells that we don't have. 4 removal spells that we don't have. We are so freaking dead. We do have Fog. That is something. So it's not over yet. Crack the Unbridled Growth. Let's see if we can find something nice. Another Primal Bellow. Alright. Woodland Cemetery. Let's play the Druid, so we get another elf. Makes our Chorus of Might just that little bit better. And I guess we use one of our Primal Bellows. We get +5/+5 off of that. And then 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage on a trampling creature is just not enough. Not enough at all. So could maybe just attack him with something, but let's get him with our Rex Sage, I guess. See if he wants to trade off a creature. No, lets it go. Okay. That's fine. Could have taken him down to 13 there. Seems to me like it doesn't matter. He's probably just going to get in with enough to kill us, which forces us to Fog. Leaving back enough blockers so that he doesn't die. So we need to hit another fog, essentially. Or we are dead. Another Wretched Griff. Getting rid of his Infiltrator. Drawing a card. It's another 3-4 in the air. Passes the turn. And we get a Swamp. So we are dead. We are going in for an attack here. Everything in. What you say to that, opponent? Blocks. 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 And we Chorus of Might. Primal Bellow. Primal Bellow. Anything? Countermand. Alright, he's got a counter for 1. And we Primal Bellow again. GG. Yeah, mills the crap out of us. We hit him for 6. Message officially sent. Well, that's the game. Come at me, bro. And 4 damage for the utter complete annihilation. Ah, dear. Well, I had a victory speech prepared for this moment, and I'm still going to say it. No, I'm not. I'm not at all, and I didn't. But that is going to be it for round 1 of the tournament. Went about as well as I expected it would be, but you never know. Maybe in the next rounds we'll do a little bit better. Alright guys, if you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a great deal. Lets me know you're enjoying the series. As always, be sure to hit that little bell icon as well, right next to the subscription button, to be notified when I release new updates on the tournament and new videos. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.